Spider-Man Brand New Day. Before I even get into the review, I'm gonna start off with I'm gonna give it an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. Not quite a 10 out of 10. And I'll start off with why I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. Personally, for me, I'm trying to figure out where is Jean Grey from? Like, has there been mutants all along in the main universe? That's the question I've been going over and over on. Has there always been mutants in the MCU? If so, why are they? Well, not MCU. Has there always been mutants in the main universe, and why are they all of a sudden showing up now? Or is she from a different universe, or what? That was never kind of like explained or anything. But maybe they'll talk about it later on in a different movie. And because if that was Jean Grey, well, not was, but if that is Jean Grey from the main MCU universe, I'm thinking, was that a rogue on the bus? I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks that, but hey, I guess we'll figure that out later on down the line. But to start it off, let's see. The movie was pretty damn good. Even the emotional scenes were good. The fighting was top notch. Chef's kiss. The directing, the camera angles was some of the best Spider-Man work I've seen, if not the best. And I like Frank Castle, the Punisher, and Spider Man's little combination, little duo tag team partnership. Let's see. I kind of wish there was. I wish there was a real villain because in Homecoming he fought Vulture, and then in Far From Home he fought Mad Mysterio, and then No Way Home we got the whole multiverse thing to where he fought Doc Ock, uh, Green Goblin, the Lizard, Electro, and Sandman. But it's like those aren't his villains. Technically they are, but they're from a different universe. So I'm kind of ready to see him fight some more Spider-Man villains that we haven't seen in a while. Like I want to see Spider-Man versus Carnage or Spider-Man versus Venom. I don't think we've had a movie where we've seen Spider-Man versus Carnage. So that'd be pretty cool. Or Spider-Man versus Rhino, or Spider-Man versus a real shocker, or you know what I mean. But hopefully we get that later on down the line. And with this movie, I was really hoping they were gonna not put MJ and Ned in the movie. I was thinking this is the perfect time for them to bring in kind of like Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. I was really hoping on that. Or maybe they might do it after this movie because it doesn't seem like him and MJ are going to get back together. But maybe they might. Who knows? Uh, let's see. The beginning of the movie was cool. How they showed him fighting the villains and what he's been going through and stuff like that. The street level villains and working with the police and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. The Spidey tracker was pretty badass. I really enjoyed that. And let's see. I feel like I think the whole thing with him getting the organic web shooters and stuff like that was basically like them kind of hinting at he's becoming as strong as Toby Spider Man and stuff like that. Because I think majority of the fans thought it was going to be either he transforms into the human spider or the symbiote, and it was neither one of those things. So That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that was their way of showing us he's now Spider-Man and he's stronger and more kind of can go toe to toe or more, how do I say, more more so like Toby Spider-Man. And the hand was badass. It was badass watching him fight the hand. And then the moves he was using, it was clearly straight cut from the video game, the Insomniac Spider-Man video game. Uh, I knew the DOC was gonna be bad because in every other thing we've seen the DOC in, they've kind of been the bad guy. They've been trying to do bad things, like from Miss Marvel, the Miss Marvel TV show, and other stuff. I don't remember other stuff that the DOC was in. The DOC was also in Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, in the beginning they were trying to like lock him up and stuff like that. The suit was badass. I was thinking I was gonna see more suits, but the suit that he had was badass. The emotional scenes he had with MJ was badass. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, to say the least. Jean Grey, Sadie Sink played a good Jean Grey. She did. She did. I heard some people say it felt like it was a two-way split movie. I could see where they say that, but I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't have a problem with it. And I didn't know Jean Grey had a sister or whatever, so that was pretty cool to figure out. And Jean Grey was going kind of hard in this movie. I'm not gonna lie. She was going hard in this movie with the killing and stuff like that, and hurting people and stuff like that. And then of course we got the Hulk. We got the real Hulk back, and I hope he's in Doomsday. I hope he's really in Doomsday or Secret Wars or something because, yeah, come on now, y'all knows what the fans been waiting on and stuff like that. The Hulk and Spider-Man fight was badass. I really like the Hulk and Spider-Man fight. I wish there was more of it. Let's see here. What else can I say? Him and the Punisher was actually better than I expected. Excuse me. Spider-Man and the Punisher's little back and forth was way better than I expected. Oh, this is what I will say. I wish they need to tone down the yelling with the Punisher and stuff like that. When he does his yell and stuff like that, it's like I get it, but it's like you don't want to overdo it and make us like it's almost like you watering it down or you just overdoing it type stuff like that. That was my only gripe with the Punisher. And then when the Punisher shot Spider-Man, I was thinking that was when the symbiote was gonna come back and save him and stuff like that, because that was a big rumor. But it turned out Jean Grey was helping him stay alive and stuff like that. And it was pretty funny when Frank told him I have a plan to get you out of here and stuff like that. Then he had on the Spider-Man suit and was acting funny and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. And okay, now toward the end when he did his handshake with Ned, me personally, I don't think that's Ned remembering that that's his friend Peter and all that stuff. I think that's just him putting two and two together with how Mary Jane accidentally called Spider-Man Peter, and then Ned was like, Spider-Man real name is Peter. I think that was just him putting two and two together. But then again, maybe not, because it was a handshake that made him say Peter. So maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. And then with the post credit scene, me personally, I think that's their way of saying Spider-Man's been located in Secret Wars on Battleground, because the tracker tracks sightings of Spider-Man, not like it doesn't like track him physically every move and stuff like that. It just tracks sightings of him. So That's what I'm thinking. The sighting, the tracker was showing us that Spider-Man's going to be in Secret Wars, and I'm praying that he gets the symbiote suit in Secret Wars, and then they can start working on the next Spider-Man movie to him fighting Venom and stuff like that, or something like that. I'm wondering who they're going to use for Eddie Brock. That is going to be very interesting. The casting of Eddie Brock if they go down the Venom route, which they better. And then after the Venom route, go the Carnage route. And then let's see who y'all cast as Cassius Clay. Let me make sure I'm. Let me see. Cletus Cassidy. My bad. I said Cassius Clay. I'm thinking of Muhammad Ali. That's hilarious. Cletus Cassidy. Yes. Oh man, this was a really good movie. I definitely watch it again. I went and saw it in 3D. I haven't seen a movie in 3D in a very long time, and I was super happy I got to see this in 3D because with everything going on, I don't know. It's like 3D also made it a little bit better and stuff like that. Oh man, this was a good movie. If you're a Spider-Man fan, definitely go check it out. I don't put it above No Way Home, but it's right there. It's definitely the second best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. Definitely without a doubt. But to be fair, with every Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, they keep bringing in people like side characters and stuff like that. They like okay, Homecoming, they had Iron Man. Far From Home, they had Nick Fury. No Way Home, they had Doctor Strange and the other Spider-Mans. And in this one, they got Hulk and Punisher. And I'm not complaining, but it'd be nice to see a Tom Holland only Spider-Man movie. I think that's what we're really waiting for. It's like these movies have been good, even though they've had the side characters in them. But what we're really waiting for and really wanting is a Tom Holland solo act Spider-Man movie. And I get it; they're making stuff connect with the MCU and stuff like that. But it's like, come on now! Like I feel like with the other Spider-Man movies, and when I say other, I mean well, yeah, even Andrew Garfield's, Toby and Andrew Garfield's, it showed Spider Man what he does with school, what he does for work, his personal life, and Spider Man. With Tom Holland, they're not explaining to us what is this man doing for work, like how does he afford his apartment, how is he getting all this technology? That was one of my first questions when the movie first started. Where is he getting all this tech and computer stuff from? I know he's smart, and Tom Holland and Spider Man is like a dumpster diver and stuff like that. But that looked like some pretty serious tech he had in his apartment. So where is he getting all this stuff from? And where is he getting the money to afford certain stuff? That's, you know what I'm saying. These are questions I want to know. And this is nothing serious, but it's part of the Spider-Man. It's part of Peter Parker. So yeah. And then yeah, what now that I think about it, Jay Jonah, like where's Jay Jonah? Like we got him in No Way Home. And that was it. Like come on now, like that was a perfect time to come on. And this is why I'm telling you, this is why it's not a 10 out of 10 for me. But it was damn good. I just really want to see more into Peter Parker's life and and I don't know if it's that I usually don't care about other characters like personal life, like their outside of their superhero work, or it's just they show more. I'm gonna have to think on that one and go back and watch. But yeah, with the Spider-Man movies, that's part of like the Spider-Man movies. Peter Parker. It's not just all about Spider-Man. Like we want to know what's going on with Peter Parker. Yeah, they show what's going on with him, the whole MJ stuff like that. But that was more so just like his romantic life, I guess you could say. Oh man, but it was still a good movie. Like I said, I give it an 8.5, 9 out of 10. And I highly recommend you go see it. I highly recommend you go see it. It's on set to be one of the biggest movies in general. I think they said it's on track to maybe even beat Avengers Endgame in the weekend box office and stuff like that. Do I think it's gonna beat Endgame in the box office? It has the potential to, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. It did better in the opening day. I will say that. But opening weekend, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. But let me, if y'all seen the movie already, let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section and stuff like that. Let me know if I said anything that might be a little controversial, whatever, or if I said something that they did explain in the movie and I just didn't catch or something like that. Or let me know what y'all. I really want to know what y'all think about the whole post credit scene and stuff like that. That's what I really want to know. What y'all think about the post credit scene? I want to know what y'all think about the whole movie in general, but really, I really want to know what y'all think about the post credit scene and stuff like that. So please let me know what y'all think in the comments. Please like and subscribe, share the video, and Doomsday is next. Doomsday is next. Till next time.